Hey, what's up guys? I just wanted to do a quick update video on some missing details that I needed to add to a few of these parts. I know a couple of you are also doing this suit, so I just wanted to inform you about some missing details that are on the calves and a couple of the other parts that you might or might not want to add. You might not care about these small details. I'm pretty anal about this stuff, so I just thought I would share the info and let you guys see exactly what's missing and what I did to accomplish the end of getting it more accurate than what it is. So right here on the original Robocop suit, you have some socket caps that are in each one of these. On the original file, there's nothing there. So what I did is, of course, I just drilled these out and then I added some 440 socket cap screws to those. Right here, there's also a detail missing. This is like a flathead screw that goes in there. So all I did was just design and model in Tinkercad these little things. And what I'll end up doing is I'm just going to glue it in there once I get some more cleanup work on this. And that's how she should look. Something like that. There's another detail right there. I mean, the structure's all there, but of course it's missing also a flathead screw right there. And what I did was model. Actually, I grabbed the bigger one. I had to do a smaller one. I modeled a little itty bitty flathead screw that's just going to go right in there like so. And there she is. Pretty movie accurate now. Now there's a couple other things. The holes are there, but the screws are missing. So all I did was drill out all the holes that were there and then added in the socket cap screws. I might be moving too fast for you guys. Like so. And on here, there were a couple missing also right there. And this is on both sides. So on the Robocop 1 suit, you have those there. And then these guys right here. I added these little holes. On the reference photos I have, it looks like these little pieces are something like that. It varies from suit to suit. They're a little different. But on the Robocop 1 suit, I found a reference photo where it looks like some socket caps are in these two larger pieces right here. Then it looks like these are just drilled out. These also were super, super small pieces. The original files were. I had to upscale them a little bit to make them bigger and more in size with the chest. You might also have to do the same thing. The shoulder rings were also very small, and I had to upsize those. I haven't added those on yet, but I'll update later with a video showing you how I do that. So yeah, those are just some of the missing details and adjustments I've had to make. A lot of I've already kind of shared in another video. A lot of these were not there. I can't remember exactly where these. I can't remember. I think these might have been for the feet, and it came with the feet files, and I just scaled them down enough to fit into those holes. So they're just makeshift socket cap heads, and they did the job pretty well. Just glued them in. All this looks real ugly right now because I fiberglassed the inside of these, but this will look smooth as glass when I'm done with it. And that'll be the next video. Hopefully all this stuff will be smoothed out and looking pristine and mint and ready for paint. So thanks guys for tuning in, and we'll have another one soon. One other thing I wanted to add. These are the glove files, or at least this is the gauntlet file for the gloves. I've had Acid adjust these a couple times, but they're still a pain to try to get your wrist in. I did some adjustment to them where I can now fit my wrist in. And I just wanted to share the technique that I used in order to get this thin enough for me to slip my wrist in. So first you'll need a Dremel tool. And what I did with the Dremel is I went in and sanded these walls down as thin as possible. You could see some of the stuff I've sanded through with the Dremel. But all that'll get filled in with some putty or something. I ain't too worried about it. It didn't really go through it completely. But you could just use this sanding drum right here on a Dremel tool and then go in and just kind of slowly sand down some of that PLA. But the main thing I did in order to get this adjusted enough for me to slip my wrist in is I took a cheap old heat gun and I heated that PLA like crazy, like to the point where it was almost liquid PLA. Maybe not completely like that, but I got it pretty hot. So I got it hot enough, and then I used this cheap Yeti cup right here, a little knockoff Yeti cup that I've had, which was similar to the size of my wrist. And then when I got it hot enough, I went like this and slipped it all the way down in order to open up that wrist space. And now, as you could see here, I still have to work a little bit to get my wrist in there. But voila, we now have a usable Robocop gauntlet. And I have some rubber ones from the Do 3D Files, their gloves, and their gloves are pretty good. But Asin really got the shape and the contours amazing on these Robocop gauntlets. So I really want to use his files when I get all this suit done. And I'm just very happy that I got them wearable. So if you guys are building this suit, you might want to try this trick to get these much more suitable for wearing. Thanks again, guys. Just wanted to update on that one.